Good evening. This is BelGeode, and we are back with some more Microsoft Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. Woohoo! We are continuing our Tomcattery tour out of Denver by taking a little bit of a side trip. We've been reunited with the L-39 Albatross, and we're off to Aspen because Allie wants to go skiing.
Well, why do you have to say it like that? You make it sound like I'm a bother to you. I mean, you can stay here with the Tomcat and your friends if you would like.
Nah, I didn't mean it to sound that way. I was just stating a fact for the viewers.
Okay, well, it's still a little early in the morning and my coffee hasn't kicked in, so you'll have to go easy on me here.
Allie, it's after 9 o'clock. The real story is you're probably still hungover from last night. Come on, admit it.
I can neither confirm nor deny those allegations. Can I start the plane now?
Okay, Allie, yeah, go ahead and do the startup. And I figure I'd let you know what's going on with Valkyrie. Connie said that the engine checks out fine, both of them actually. She's going to do a bit of a tune-up, and I've got a couple of guys coming to do a new paint job on the tails and so on. So we will have basically a fresh new Tomcat by the time we get back from Aspen.
That sounds good, Bill. Okay, well, I can't wait to fly it, or fly in it.
Oh, that's not all. As a special added bonus, I was able to get special clearance from the Air Force. So we're going to be flying into Mountain Home Air Base and hang out with the Strike Eagle dudes.
You do amaze me from time to time, Bill, with these connections that you have. Okay, I'm ready to do the engine start. And here we go. Alright, engine's running up. I'm gonna do a quick controls check. Okay, so let's see here. Ailerons. Ailerons feel good. Elevator. Elevator feels good. And rudder. Rudder feels good. Okay, everything checks out. I'm gonna finish the startup and then we'll be ready to go to Aspen.
Sounds good to me. I already pre-programmed our flight into the GPS, so as soon as you click that on, it should pop up. The way that I have it designed is we're going to be flying kind of northwest before we actually go around the mountain and get to where Aspen is. Are you sure you're going to be okay with that approach? Because that is like one of the most dangerous approaches in the U.S.
Well, I won't lie to you, Bill. I do have some reservations about the approach, but yeah, we should be able to pull it off as long as we manage our power.
Okay, cool. Who the hell is this idiot? What? I know he's not going to park his truck right there. Oh, look, there's American Airlines. Hun, we might want to get going pretty soon, considering the fact that it's going to start getting real busy around here. I sincerely hope that guy is not going to park his truck there.
Just close your canopy. He'll get the hint.
Done and done.
You weren't kidding. Morning rush hour traffic. Look at that. Now we've got American and United.
Well, I'd tell you to honk the horn to get this jackass out of our way, but, yeah, we don't have a horn.
Looks like he's leaving right now anyway, so don't worry about it. Are you going to handle all of our radio chatter?
As your designated backseater, yes, I think I can do you that favor.
Us, Belle. Us. You're doing it for us, not just for me.
My bad, yes, us. Wow, you are in a feisty mood today.
I really don't know what you're talking about, Bill, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Alright, well, looks like we need some pressurization. I'm still seeing the warning light on the dash, so you might want to fix that while I go ahead and call the tower real quick.
I'll do it in a second, Bill.
Okay then. Denver ground, BelGeode 70 with Sierra. Request taxi for takeoff, west departure.
BelGeode 70, taxi to and hold short of runway 35, left, using taxiway limit 1 miles. Alpha, contact tower on 133 point, brief when ready.
I love it. We don't have to go too far. Taxi to and hold short of runway 35 left via taxiway Lima 1, Mike Alpha, BelGeode 70. Alright, I am ready when you are.
Okay, I'm still following the flight checklist here. Alright, so your red warning light should have gone away. We've got enough pressurization in here now. And we're ready to go.
As far as I'm concerned, the sooner the better. It is going to get really, really busy around here.
I know, Bell, I know. We are moving. Okay, say goodbye to Valkyrie for the weekend.
Bye-bye, my beloved Tomcattery. I will see you soon.
You know, if I didn't know better, I would say you were starting to love that plane more than you love me.
What? That's just crazy talk. I mean, she's got some really nice curves, but then so do you.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go with thank you for now, Bell.
Damn, what is with you this morning? You are like moodier than normal. Not sure I like that, especially with you behind the pilot's stick.
I'm fine, Bell. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
I don't know about you, viewing audience, but whenever a woman says she's fine, that's when you should worry.
You do know I can't hear you, Bell, right?
Aw, snap. I'm gonna shut up now. You know, I really do have to say, I feel honored to be the owner of the last flying Tomcat in the United States. You realize the only other place that has Tomcats is Iran? And I'm thinking they're probably going to have as hard a time finding parts as I am.
Well, if your boy in the White House keeps cozying up to them, I'm sure they'll have enough of the stock just based on all the dead Tomcats over at Davis Monthan.
What do you mean, my boy? I didn't vote for him.
I stand corrected then, Bell.
Allie, are you going to be like this the entire weekend that we're in Aspen?
Be like what, Bell?
All moody and snippy and stuff. Like I said, I'm not really sure I like it. Ooh, there goes American again. Have a safe flight, folks.
Bell, I told you, I'm fine. Now, can you please drop it?
Alright, well, Suspicious Bell is still suspicious, but I'll drop it for now, just because you asked so nicely.
I appreciate it, Bell. Now, are we supposed to go all the way to the very last taxiway?
That would be an affirmative. Yeah, I know we could probably go on to this one that's coming up now, but they were very insistent that we go all the way to the end, so, yep.
Okay. It just seems like a waste of runway to me because this thing should be airborne before we even reach the 4,000 mark.
Yeah, that is true. That's one thing I will say about Denver is their runways are incredibly long. But you know what? Standard takeoff procedure in the L-39 Albatross is to do a very shallow liftoff before, climbing out, just so that we can gain enough airspeed. So, yeah, I'm sure we could use the entire length of the runway before we actually start pulling up.
Okay. Well, I do see your flight plan in here, and it does say that we are going to be going north a little bit, just so that we get out of the Denver metropolitan area before actually turning, so I'm sure that'll be okay. Alright, we are ready if you want to go ahead and call the tower for us.
I'm on it. Okay. Let's see. What was that tower's frequency again? Oh, yeah, 133.3. Denver Tower, BelGeode 70, ready at runway 35 left, west departure.
BelGeode 70, cleared for takeoff. Runway 35 left, west departure. Approved.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 35 left, BelGeode 70. Alright, it is now or never.
I'm guessing this is the only break in traffic that we intend on getting. I don't see anything coming in on 35 right, so I think this will do it. Final check's done. Are you ready?
I am. Brakes down and
Frontier
throttles
Flight
up.
825,
Okay.
go around.
I so can't wait to see what Connie and the boys are going to have done with the Tomcat when we get back.
Going around. Frontier Flight 825. Denver Tower. Frontier Flight 436 16 miles south inbound. ILS. Runway 34 left approach. Frontier Flight 825. Contact Denver approach. Sun 128.25. Frontier Flight 436 Denver Tower. Fly straight in. Runway 34 left. Altimeter 3003. United 129er 8. Contact ground on 121.85. Denver Tower, Frontier Flight 650 is 53 miles south, inbound ILS, runway 34, left approach. Frontier Flight 650 Denver Tower, fly straight in, runway 34 left, altimeter 3002. Fly straight in, runway 34 left, Frontier Flight 650.
V1.
121.85. United 129er 8.
We're at VR. Go ahead and rotate.
Denver Tower, Frontier Flight 170 is 31 miles south.
V2, positive rate established. Gear is coming up. And flaps coming up. Okay, we are good to go.
Thank you, Bill. Alright, I'm gonna head in this direction until we're off the airport property.
Frontier Flight 825. Flight straight in, runway 34 left, Frontier Flight 436. Now, below 70, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
And I sincerely hope all the other channels aren't nearly as crowded. Denver departure. BelGeode 70 is type experimental, 2 miles northeast of Denver, 6,600. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
BelGeode 70, Denver departure, squawk 2646.
Alright, can and will do.
Frontier Flight
Oh,
825.
crap. You're going to talk over me again.
175. Turn left heading 175. Frontier Flight
Come on, people.
825.
Squawk 2646, BelGeode 70.
BelGeode 70, radar contact 3 miles north of Denver, 9,100. Cleared to the Bravo airspace. Maintain on navigation. Delta 170.
Okay. As long as I can get a word in edgeways, I'll be sure to acknowledge you.
Right heading 230, Delta 170.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace, BelGeode 70.
What altitude do you have us set to cruise at?
You know, that's a good question. Oh, hold on.
Airbus A319, report them in sight.
I see him. BelGeode 70 have the Airbus A319 in sight.
Delta 170.
That is a very good question, Allie. I am thinking we could probably go up to like 20, maybe 22,000. Oh, by the way, I just got the lights for you here.
Okay, thank you again. So 20 to 22,000?
Yeah, that'll probably be good, because I know a lot of the commercial traffic flying over the western half of Colorado, they're probably going to be up near 38 to 42,000, unless, of course, they're on approach to Denver.
Alright, well we're just past 13,000 now, and we appear to be a bit off course.
You're leaving my
Oh,
airspace.
that's your
Radar
fault.
service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, I was expecting that. We're out of the Class B airspace. Alright, I'm going to request flight following real quick here.
Delta 170.
Provided, of course, I can talk.
Contact Denver approach on 128.45.
Alright. Denver Center, BelGeode 70 is type experimental, 2 miles east of Charlie Oscar 14. Request flight following.
BelGeode 70, Denver Center, squawk 2425.
Squawk 2425, BelGeode 70.
BelGeode 70, radar contact 1 mile northeast of Charlie Oscar 14,800, altimeter 3004.
Copy, BelGeode 70. Wow, that was a hell of a lot easier. I don't know what's up with those other channels. They were so busy.
Denver Center on 128.65. Going to 128.65, Delta 1453 heavy.
So, Bell, I'm not sure if I told you, but Aspen is where I went to high school. Did you know that?
Actually, no, I didn't, but that sounds pretty damn cool to me. So there's a possibility that I might meet some of your old high school buddies.
Yeah. Well, let's just say I didn't have the best time in high school when I was in Aspen.
What? Why? I mean, from everything that I know about the area, I mean, you're nestled in the mountains, you've got all that skiing that you love, and, you've got perfect weather most of the time. What's there not to like?
Well, let's just say that a lot of the people in Aspen can be a little bit snobbish.
Like I'm worried about that. Come on, Allie. I've put up with a hell of a lot worse people than I'm sure we're going to find in Aspen. What's really the problem?
Well, when I was in high school, and I don't know if it's changed since then, the area was a little bit narrow-minded. Or to put it another way, the snow wasn't the only thing that was all white.
JetBlue 1077, contact Denver Center on 128.375. 128.375, JetBlue 1077.
What are you trying to tell me here, Allie? Are you telling me that we're going to KKK Central or something?
No, oh God, no. But it's just that, well, you don't normally see a lot of people of color there, and I'm not really quite sure how everybody's going to react.
Oh my God. Well, let me ask you this. Are you proud to have me as a boyfriend?
Of course I am. There's no doubt in my mind. Why would that even be an issue?
Contact Denver Center on 128.65.
Hold that thought. 128.65 for BelGeode 70. Well, I'm just saying, I've dealt with situations like this before where I'm like the only black person there. Denver Center, BelGeode 70 with you, flight level 214.
BelGeode 70, Denver Center, roger.
I know, Belle, I know, and I do love you dearly. It's just that I'm just worried about what people are going to think.
Well, you can stop worrying about that, Allie, because honestly, that doesn't really matter as far as I'm concerned. They can deal with it. Alright, we are not that far off. We've only got 26 more miles to RLG. I'm going to go ahead and set up an approach for us here. Let's see. Damn, we don't have that many approaches. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to go with the VOR DME here. Unless you have any objections.
No, programming what you need to program in, Belle. And I know it's kind of a stupid thing to worry about. We've been dating for how long now? But, it's just one of those things where I know these people, I grew up with these people, and I kind of know what they're going to think, so... You know what? Forget it. It's just a stupid thing. I really shouldn't even worry about it at all. I am proud of you.
Do you feel better now that you've done a couple of snap rolls?
Yeah, I do. And yeah, you're right. I shouldn't even worry about it.
You know, Allie, I'll tell you a little story. Back in the late 80s, when I was in a heavy metal band, we used to play all different kinds of places. And there was this one time that we played this skating rink where a bunch of neo-Nazis showed up. Well, of course, the sight of me on the stage, pretty much took them by surprise. So, what one of the guys ended up doing was he gave me that Nazi salute while I was on stage singing my heart out. And what did I do? I turned around and gave him a Nazi salute right back.
Nuh-uh. You are kidding me. You did not.
I did too. And you know what happened next? The strangest thing. Those guys absolutely respected me for the rest of the night. Not a single person had any issue with there being a black dude on the stage singing death metal. As a matter of fact, I even got a free beer out of it. So yeah, I am very used to being like the only dark face in the crowd, and I am also extremely used to people's, initial opinion of me before they actually hear the words that come out of my mouth or see, who I really am. So I'm not worried about it at all.
Okay, well, if you're not worried about it, then I'm not going to worry about it either. Let's just concentrate on flying into Aspen because honestly, I think the thing we should be worried about is the approach into Aspen. Because honestly, Bill, if they're going to have us come in on runway 33 instead of the reciprocal, this could be a very interesting approach.
Yeah, well, I didn't really want to mention it, but yeah, I did do some research on Aspen's airport, and there have been 10 incidents, all of which seem to revolve around being able to bring aircraft in on that runway. So, yeah. All I can say is I'm really glad we're taking this aircraft and not the Tomcat. Well, one thing I can tell you, if we do end up having any black people as servers at the restaurant or the bar or ski lodge we end up going to, you can be damn sure I'm going to give them a bit of an extra tip.
I'm sure they'll love you for that, Bill.
Turn left heading 105, proceed on course.
Alright, I'm going to see if we can find Aspen Pitkin on the nearest airport list. It's not there just yet, so I'm thinking we're still not close enough.
Yeah, according to the GPS, we're still a good 36 or 37 miles out, so it's going to be a little while until you see it.
That's fine. Oh, and by the way, I do hope you know that I'm not really planning on doing any skiing because I've never done it before and I will probably suck.
And I was looking forward to laughing at you. That's alright, Bill. You can go on the bunny slopes if you'd like. I'll go with you, okay?
Yeah, right, so that I can call complete attention to myself as a total noob. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Although I will go snowboarding, though. I used to skateboard as a kid, so I can't imagine that it'll be much different from that.
It's vaguely similar, Bill. You'll see. You'll see.
Hey, absolute worst case scenario, just point me to the nearest St. Bernard with that brandy, and I am all over that.
Oh my god, you're so silly, Bill.
Okay, GPS says we are inside of 35 miles, so I'm going to go ahead and try again. Aha! There they are, all the way at the bottom of the list. Perfect. I take it we probably are going to need a weather briefing, so I'm going to go ahead and program that right now.
1646 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility greater than 20
So
miles.
if the wind is calm, what's the
Clear.
default direction
Minus
that people
7.
land and take off in?
114.
I was afraid you
Altimeter
were going to ask me that.
3006.
Runway 33.
Runway
Okay,
33.
you'll forgive me if the significance is lost on you,
33.
Allie. I'm going to call for our landing clearance. Aspen Tower, BelGeode 70 is 27 miles north with Mike to land.
BelGeode 70, Aspen Tower, fly right downwind, runway 33, altimeter 3017.
Fly right traffic, runway 33, BelGeode 70. Okay.
Well, first off, Bill, the approach that you have us programmed in for, that's actually the reciprocal. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go downwind over the Aspen Mountains and essentially make a U-turn over the city of Aspen and come down really, really sharply from the mountains into the airport. There is very little margin for error on this one.
Great. Suddenly I feel really excited about this. So what's the elevation anyway?
It's about 7,820 feet above sea level.
Well, it's a good thing I like mountains.
Airport is directly ahead of us. Can you see it?
Not yet. I was checking out this lake off to our left. Actually, what is that lake? And you know if there's any good fishing in it?
Oh, that is the Rudai Reservoir, actually. There's a dam there as well. And from my understanding, yeah, there is some pretty good fishing, but we won't have time for that.
What do you mean we won't have time for that? There's always time for fishing.
Well, it is extremely important to me that we stay together on this one. Can we please?
All right, fine. But next time we come here, I'm going fishing. Okay, what do you need from me?
When we get a little bit closer to the airport, I'm going to need speed brakes, and it's going to be really interesting to bring us down around and over the city and that mountain.
All right, well, you just let me know when you need what, and I'll be more than happy to give it to you.
I'm sure you would, Bill. I'm sure you would.
Oh, now you got jokes, huh? Okay, Allie, I got your number.
All right, Bill, stand by. We're about to pass the airport. Okay, there it is, right at 3 o'clock. Okay, as soon as I get to this crest, I am going to need speed brakes. Okay, go ahead and hit the speed brakes, please.
Speed brakes aye, Captain. Speed brakes are deployed.
Thank you. As soon as we get below the flap limit speed, go ahead and give me flaps 1, please.
Yeah, that's right about now. So flaps 1 and gear coming out. Oh, so that's the city, huh? Not a bad looking town.
BelGeode 70, cleared to land, runway 33.
All right, I hope you're ready for this, Allie. Cleared to land, runway 33, BelGeode 70.
This is as ready as I'm ever going to get, Bill. My goal is to be on that slope dead ahead of us by this evening. And we can't do that if we're dead, so...
Okay, well, no pressure or anything, but you know, that St. Bernard and that brandy ain't gonna wait forever for me.
You and that St. Bernard. I've got an old high school friend by the name of Missy who Yeah, you'd probably like her. She looks a little like a Saint Bernard.
Allie, that was the cattiest thing I have ever heard you say.
Clearly you don't know Misty then. Okay, let's see if I can time this just right. It is going to be tricky, Belle. I'll admit, I've never flown into this airport before as a pilot.
Wait, what? Now you tell me this? Oh my god, we're gonna die.
We'll be fine, Belle. I promise you that. I'm going to swing us around right now.
We are overshooting here. The runway is going off to the right.
I'm well aware, Belle. Just keep an eye on our flaps and our speed brakes. If I come in a little bit too hot and heavy, the flaps are going to automatically retract.
Yeah, I know what they do when you get to that speed, and you're approaching it right now.
Oh, shit. Okay, stand by. I'm going to see if I can drop the throttle a little bit here. This is going to be steep.
I've got a watchful eye on our airspeed, so the speed brakes are out now. As soon as we drop below, I'll go ahead and drop the flaps. Oh crap, we're not going to have much time.
I know, Belle, I know. I'm going to try and see if I can flare and float over the runway. At that point in time, go ahead and drop the flaps to full. Stand by. Here we go.
Man, I gotta hand it to you. That was the best save I have seen of any landing. That was pretty damn good, Allie.
Thank you so much, Belle. Well, I promise getting out of here will be a lot better.
Oh, I have no doubts. 121.9er for BelGeode 70. Alright, I can almost taste the brandy already.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need a nip of that myself.
Aspen ground, BelGeode 70, taxi to the gate.
BelGeode 70, taxi to gate 3 via taxiway Alpha 2, Alpha 3.
Taxiing to gate 3 via taxiway Alpha 2, Alpha 3, BelGeode 70. It's not a bad looking place, so I take it we got GA to the north and commercial to the south?
You would be correct, Mr. Geode. And we are going to go off this way.
Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, Aspen. Let me see what you got. Holy hell, this place is like Learjet Central. Damn. Well, we are definitely in Moneytown. We should fit in quite well considering the fact that we own a very successful air transport business, not to mention several aircraft, including the last Tomcat ever.
Yeah, when you put it that way, Bill, I guess we should really count our blessings.
Absolutely. Doesn't matter that we're an interracial couple. Who cares? We got the money.
You're right. And you know what? Now that I think about it, my friends in high school, they weren't really friends after all, so their opinion's meaningless to me. As far as I'm concerned, I'm here with my man, and we're gonna have an awesome time together.
And that, my dear, is why I love you. Alright. Well, what time do you want to hit the slopes?
Oh, so you changed your mind and you're actually going to go skiing with me?
Hell no. Me and the St. Bernard are gonna go watch you go skiing.
Oh my God, Bill. 2 o'clock.
Good, that'll give me enough time to run around town and tell everybody I'm a part of the Jamaican bobsled team. Maybe that'll give me an in. Alrighty, folks. Well, that will just about do it for us. We are here, Aspen, Colorado. Most beautiful place in the world if you happen to like skiing anyway. That will do it for now. When we come back in our next episode, we will be heading back to Denver, Colorado, and then we will be flying out with our new and improved Tomcat. Our next stop after that is going to be Boise, Idaho.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yep, we're going to hang out with the Beagle Boys. But for now, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And feel free to share this video if you would like to. This is BelGeode and Allie signing off. And we will catch you on the next one. Ciao!